Hello, good afternoon. This is KinLee from Singapore. Today is the day 15 of the Power BI series on the AdventureWorks 2022 dataset. And today will be a very short one, very valuable, essential. We'll be focusing on just one visualization chart, that is the decomposition tree. So we'll be focusing on we'll be analyzing the sales between in the countries in a country region. For each country, we will be able to drill down to the product category and how much sales has been made, and also on the subcategory, and then to the products. So beside then we also created a bar chart. Then we will be able to, from the selection, we will be able to know the sales for across the month and the year. I've also how should I say? I also sync the slicer from the sales page so that it can effect on the uh, decomposition tree page. Okay, let's go to my desktop screen in a moment, in a second. Okay, wait. Okay, this is the page that first I'll do a demo, and then I'll reconstruct this page exactly so you are able to know how to establish this page. Okay. Um, Before that, let me highlight to you what I have done before this. Uh, okay, first there are two things. I've made some corrections. The first one, um, if I let me go to my table view page. Okay, I made amendments on my DEX formula. So the start date now is May the 1st, 2011. That's my start date. My end date is actually 30th of June 2014. Earlier, I made a mistake. My start date is actually 1st of April 2011, and my end date is actually 31st May 2014. Okay, reason being, let me go to my sales order table and let me highlight the sales order date here, and let me go for the let me do the let it run in the ascending order. So the first date that we can see now is actually 2011, May the 31st. So it's a May, it's not April. So I made this mistake. And the end date is actually June 30th of June 2014 and not May. So I've missed out the May period. Okay, in my earlier definition of the dates. So I've corrected this. Now is um, May the 1st, 2011 is the start day, and 30th of June 2014 is the end day. Okay, that's done. Let me go back to my um, report view page. I have included a sync function. I did sync my this slicer, the date slicer, to the that decomposition tree page. So when say I made some changes with this selection, now it's just 2014. So I go back to my deco decomposition tree. So it's only 2014. If I were to do a select all, so it's 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. So once I get to this page, so it starts from May 2011, and it ends June 2014, and that's correct. Okay. Remember earlier I say that this is not complete, so I think I've removed the June. That's why. But I think if I were to do that, there's a blank somewhere between these. They will show up. So rather, I'll just input everything. Okay, including the June, the last day, the last month. Okay, so this is working now. So let's just select the all dates, all day. Okay, from 2011 and 2014. We'll keep it. Okay, now let me go to this visualization here. That's the decomposition tree. Okay, I have based this on my sales data, and this sales data is actually, let me open this up. This sales actually is the line total and it's not the subtotal. I'll redo this and I'll show you why I need to use the line total and not the subtotal when I reconstruct this. Okay. So sales, when I click on this sales, so the country segment will appear. So it lists all the countries pertaining to these sales, and it's a descending order, the largest, and it goes down to the lowest. So you can see Germany has generated the least sales among all. Okay, Canada second, Australia third. So US actually inclusive of all the territory central, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. Five of them to get add ups together, it gives the value of 62.997 million. 62.997 million, yes. And then Canada is around 16.4, and so on. It goes down. If I were to select Australia now, so it will list me the categories pertaining to sales in Australia. So bikes adds up to 1758 million, and components are 203,651, and so on. As for the accessory, for the clothing, if I were to click on maybe the components, then the subcategory shows up with touring frames at 126K, then mountain frames at 35K, 35.5K, and so on. The crank sets, okay, and so on, so on, so on. I can just click on the down arrow to go to the next listing until the end. So this is also um, descending order, the highest value and to the lowest. So if I were to know what's the uh, in detail pertaining to touring frames and on the products, I'll just select. So this is the list again. So this is 36. So all these add ups 36,000, 30,000, 13.85 thousands, and when all this adds up to the last one, so it actually equates to 126,033.14 dollar. Okay, so this is it. And if we all this is actually all the sales from 2011 to 2014 reflected for each month here. If we were to select only one, for example, I just want to know for Australia, and maybe for say this, let me choose an easier one. Okay, accessory, and let's say we just want to know uh, tires and tubes, and we just want to know this specific product. Okay, touring tire, for example. So this got highlighted. Okay, for this route, it just only this until the sales until the touring tire. Okay, so you can see on the left, this is actually the not the highlighted one is actually the sales. But if okay, you can see this. There's a small portion here that is highlighted. Okay, so it's 28.99 here in June, and you can't see the exact value if I stretch it out. So all these highlighted value highlighted, okay, 231.92 plus 318.89, okay, and you plus all these because these are the sales made. When you plus all these highlighted value here, this display here, it adds up to 3,101.93. If you select this one and ignore this one, so you can see the value get changed, and 4,571, you add up everything, that is the highlighted value. So 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000, 3,000. Okay, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's around 30,000. Okay, correct. Okay, so it adds up to 46,801.99. Okay, let's do a computation before that. Okay, okay, let's do a computation. Um, uh, let's do a simple one. Let's go back to, let's do only 2012. Okay, and let's get back to the decomposition tree page. Okay, and say uh, let's open, okay, road bikes, and maybe we'll just focus on mountain bikes. And for these mountain bikes, let's do a simpler one. uh, let's do mountain bike 100 silver 42. Okay, so 27,109. So let's compute all this. Let me open up my, okay, this is what I did earlier before this video, and to check on other product and it matches. So this is the total. This is from January to May. Okay, so we're going to do this now. uh, January is 3,399. Okay, let's do this. 3,399.99. Okay, for January. For February, it is 6,799.98. Okay, 6,799.98. And for March is 3,399. 3,399.99. Okay, for April is same, 3,399.99. So it's 3,399.99 April. And for May it's 10,199. 10,001, sorry, correction, 10,199.99, right? Let me check. 0.97. Okay, 10,199.97. That's May. We don't have June. Okay, let's compute the total. So I'll just copy the formula and I'll paste here. So it's 27,199.92. I hope I got this correct. Yes. So you can see. Oh, not this one. You can see my Excel spreadsheet. So I have 27,199.92, which is this one. So for this selected is actually the sum of the selected value across the month here. So in January, the system generated for this product in January is 3,399 or 3,400. February is 6,008, and March is 3,004. April is 3,004, and May is 10,002. Okay, so uh, this depicts the uh, month sales volume for this product, Mountain 100 Silver. If we want to select the mountain bikes and we ignore the product, we are not selecting. So we can do the same. So all the highlighted values, when you add up between the month, and this depicts, for example, in 2012, February is generating 64,000. January is 20,000, that kind of stuff. So if we were to add all this up, so it will equate to 680, 285,000. So let me check. Okay, so when you add all these highlighted value, it sums up to based on your selection. Okay, I'm not going to do that. We have already tried on the product and it works. So this is the same. Okay, let me check on my, or maybe I can do, oh no, I'm not going to do this. Okay, so this is how it works, and you can have these visualizations for your presentations to your to the key stakeholder, whether to the CEOs or to the sales manager or director. So it's able to drill drill into the following selected segments, and then you can see the sales generated data values over here. Okay, I'll just check and select all. Now this is all the sales pertaining to the year and month. Okay, let's redo this exactly so that you know how to do this in minutes. It's very easy. Okay, now what I'll need to do is to create a new page. Okay, so I'll just rename this page as a demo. This is a demo page for the decomposition tree. Okay, TRE. So demo decomposition tree. The first thing that I'll need is to create that decomposition tree. You can either go into insert, I think. Yes. So on top here you see the decomposition tree, or you can just click on this, the last second row, third from the left. Okay, so either this here or here. So let's do it here. Then I'll drag somewhere here to the center, then I'll expand this. Okay, I'll usually keep the top part, this area here, empty, because at the later part, in the later videos, I'll include a menu here. Okay, so you can click on the menu and go to the various pages we have established. Okay, but for now, we'll just do something simple and essential. So once you have these drag down and I have expanded this, the first thing that we need to identify is to choose data to analyze. This has to be something that is computational to analyze. So it has to be something is able to compute. Usually the sales amount, the dollar, it has to be there has to be a certain numeric value. So remember earlier, it is why I chose line total uh, uh, and not subtotal here, and not the sales order subtotal, but the sales order detail line total. Okay, let's do the sales order subtotal first. Okay, we have the sum of subtotal, and we can change this to sales. Okay, so this will change to sales over here. And next, we're going to, because I know that the next one that I'll have is country. So I'll just have to select the country name. Okay, country name. Uh, it is not populated here, but there's a plus sign here. We also want to list the product category. So product category. We also want to list the product subcategory, and we also want to list the product name. Okay, we may even want the product model. Okay, let's see. I haven't tried, but let's do that. So model put in front of the name. Okay, so I've added a model here. Okay, let's add. So the next thing we know, we want to drill down and to find out the sales for each country. So country, okay, it works now. So we have United States at 66.63 million. So Canada at 16.4. So everything is the same. So now we want to add a product category. Okay. We will realize now the product category is 63 million for all, which is the same as this value. Okay, now let me explain why this happens. If we can, if we go to the table view and we go to the sales order table, so we know that this, as explained earlier in the earlier video, subtotal is actually the sum of uh, line total, the sum of line total for each sales order ID. Let me sort it in the ascending order for the sales order ID. So we have 63659. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 63659. We have 12 of these here, and we have the line total uh, for these 12 rows for 63659. So the subtotal in the sales order is the summation of all these value, the line total. So because it is not broken down into line detail, and because this one is specifically for each product ID, okay, 711, 778, 712, 771. So their line total is a total pertaining to that particular product with their order quantity. Okay, so this is the line total. If we're going to use the subtotal instead, because it is not broken down, it's not able to find out what's the category and uh, what's the, because it's not product specific. So if you, it doesn't have a product ID in the sales order, okay, it's just a line total. There's no product information. So we cannot use, if we use subtotal here, the system is not able to go find the relevant product ID and its corresponding category, subcategory information, model information, and product information. So that's the reason why we need to use um, line total. So from the line total, then the relationship is able to track down its corresponding product ID, product information. Then from product information is able to extract the category, subcategory, and name. I haven't tried model and I've just tried it now. So let's do that. Okay, so I'll remove this. Instead of sales order subtotal, we'll now use sales order detail line total. Okay, when we use this, you can see we are able to see the uh, different values for each category. Okay, um, maybe let me remove this. Okay, let's continue. because I'm not sure how the model will work, but we'll try out. Okay, so we add this and we will select the subcategory. So subcategory will list out now. Okay, okay, so this is good. And from the subcategory, should I go to the model or the product? Okay, let's do the model. Okay, it works. So this is the model road and model. Let's go to the product name. Okay, so this is a product, but I think I'll not use the model because it's confusing. I cannot see the, although it works. Okay, yeah, it works. Road bike model. Uh, from the model, then go to the product. Let me change this from the name to product. So this is the product information. So to make it clearer and to make the to make this chart smaller, I'll just remove model and to keep it just product. It's easier and simpler. Okay, so I've done on the deposition tree. So I can also maybe select United Kingdom. Let's say I just want to know particularly in United Kingdom, and I'll just want to know maybe just this particularly this product. Okay, so this is the route, the only selected path. Okay, you can do that. Okay, now let me create that bar chart. Okay, so it's select an empty area. Oh, sorry. Let me delete this. Just click on the empty area and then the clustered bar chart. Okay, this is the one. So what we want is the sales information. Let's do that again, line total. Okay, so this is without the date, so it's the line total. I think this is 109. That's correct. So this is the highlighted I've shown you just now. So there's a highlighted value, and we want the also the year date hierarchy. So I want the year and month. Okay, so the year and month is here. And to see the year and the month value, what I need to do is just to click on this expand at the lowest level of the data, so I can see the year here and the month. So I'll just drag. Okay. Okay, so there's a small highlighted here area here. If you mouse over, you'll see the highlighted value. Okay, so if we're going to add up all these, it will equate to add up all the highlighted value, it will equate to this value here. Okay, I have done this and this, and this is the all sales. If I were to select everything, so this is the sales for the month here and for each year. Now let's beautify this. Okay, so click on this and I have to select format visuals. So let's go to general effects, visual border, turn it on. Maybe just a little curve at 15 px. Okay, done. And so there's a border. Same for this one. So click on the format visual. I hope you can see my. Okay, let's go to the where is it? General and effects. Okay, then here 15%. No, not transparency. So visual border, I'll turn it on. And oh, I think my head's covered. Okay, So rounded corners, I'll just shift to 15. That's correct. So I'll just click on the empty space. Okay, so I'll just adjust this nicely. Okay, and this one nicely to make this smaller. Okay, I'll change this title. Okay, general properties. Wait, general. Oh yeah, title. So sales by year and month. Okay, so I've changed this. I can make this center. Okay, nice. I'll keep this same, and this is the sum of. So like if I go back to data visualization, okay, select this. Okay, so I'll just rename this to sales total. So I've changed this, and okay, that's it. Okay, basically I've redo uh, this page here. It should be the same now. Okay, and let me try to also sync the slicer data from the sales page to this page. So this is demo composition tree. Let's go to the sales. Let's do a select all first, and let's go to the view. There's a sync slicer tab here. So I'll just select. Okay, sorry, select again. So I have a decomposition tree selected, so I need to select now the demo decomposition tree. So I'll select this. I don't want it to be I don't want a slice over there, so I'll just uncheck on this one. I just want to have the effect. Okay, it will effect the change. Okay, so let's hope that this works. Let me go to the. Okay, so it is all month. I go back to sales. So I uncheck here, maybe just 2012. So demo, yes, it is working. So only 2012 is listed, and all this information is pertaining to 2012. Okay, so the total for 2012 is 33.524 million. And if I were to, yes, 33.52 million. So I'm correct. So it's correct. So it's taking effect. Okay, that's all about. That is all for today. Let me go back to my main camera. Okay, I hope this is interesting and helpful. I think this is a very good functions, and it is really very valuable, so that it makes it very clean and clear for key stakeholder to able to measure the sales data uh, in between regions, between countries, so that they can segment down for maybe segment down the data from country to product category to subcategory to model, and then finally to the product itself, so they are able to know the exact sales information between each segment. Okay, I hope this is helpful. If you like it, if you find this valuable, if it can add value to you, please like it, and please share, or also subscribe. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in the next video.